Hi everyone, my name is Na Apia and welcome to my online educational channel on YouTube. I'm going to take you through all the task components in Ghana here, what we actually practice when it comes to nursing in Ghana. And I'm not going to do that alone. I have my well-trained and able assistants that are going to help me to do this. We are currently doing this at Western University College, the nursing department, and as you can see, we are in their nursing lab. So I would introduce my able assistant and we'll get on the education aspect.
Hi everyone, I'm Yara Samlafo.
I'm Matilda Kwamensa.
So as I said earlier, we are going to take you through the nursing procedures that is being done in Ghana here per NMC standard. And we are going to start with all the beds. But today we are taking you through the simple beds. And as you can see, I have my trolley here with my items on it. But the first thing, before you touch your trolley, you need to wash your hand, bath your trolley very well, and sterilize it before you put your items on it. When you are done bathing and sterilizing it, you don't touch the top of it, but you touch here, and this is how you feel it to your bed. So I'll take it again. Before you attempt to put your items on your trolley, the first thing you have to do is make sure your hands are clean, your fingernails are short, and your hands are well cleaned. Then you bath your entire trolley from the top to down, and then you sterilize your trolley. When you are done, you put your items on it, you hold this side of your trolley and push it to the bedside. So I'm here with my items at the bedside, well arranged on my trolley. And I'll have to arrange them either on the chairs, as you can see, the chairs facing back to back, or on the hat table, according to how I'm going to lay the bed. So that's how I'll be arranging my items on either the chairs or the hat table. But for our purpose, chairs to demonstrate. And we'll have my assistant to help me to teach you how the bed sheets are being folded.
So in laying your bed, you first arrange your things in order of how you lay it on the chair. So the first thing you lay on your bed is your bottom sheet. So this is my bottom sheet. The next one is your drawer Macintosh. So this is my drawer Macintosh. The next one is the drawer sheet. So this is my drawer sheet. So after you are done arranging your things, you just turn them. So that picking it up would be easier.
So we are going to lay the bed now, and we are doing two types of beds, that simple occupied and simple unoccupied. All of them have almost the same steps in doing them, but slight changes at the end of it. Before you lay your bed, as I said earlier, you need to make sure your hands are well cleaned. You wash your hand with soap and running water, or you use a hand sanitizer. So before we start, we need to check our bed and make sure it's in good functioning. Okay, so we start with the bottom sheet. You place it in the middle of the bed. You open it wide enough to the end. So you give the one side of the bed sheet to your assistant. You make sure the sheet is even on the bed. She has enough, and I also have enough for the envelope corners. So please stretch. And let's stretch this side. So with the envelope cannons, you start from the top to bottom. You don't do bottom first, no. It's from the top. You stand with your right hand closer to the bed. Use the hand closer to the bed to raise the bed sheet. And the one furthest away to wrap it under the mattress. You stretch it tight enough to have a crease-free bed. You raise one side of the sheet, fold it on the bed to have your envelope canvas. This is how we fold it underneath it. And not this way. Not this way, but like this. When you are done, you bring this. Once you drop it down, you tuck it in this way. And you have your envelope canal. So this is the envelope canal. So we do the same thing at the bottom. The same hand, that's the left side, closer to the bed, touches the mattress. The one furthest away holds the sheet, and you pull it underneath. And then you take a part of it, fold it just as we did for the top side. You make sure you don't push this way, but like this. And then your sheet down. And then you come to the middle part and tuck the rest of the sheet underneath the mattress. And there you go, your bottom sheet well laid. The bed looks attractive, doesn't it? Okay, so now is a turn for the drawer Macintosh. Put it in the middle. Give one part to your assistant. Your assistant folds her part first before you fold your side. You fold your part 3 times onto itself. That if your drawer Macintosh is long, this is not too long, so we just make it 2 parts. But ideally, it's supposed to be 3 times onto itself. Okay. So we have a drawer sheet, drawer Macintosh, sorry. And now we have a drawer sheet. You make sure it's the right side, because always the right side of the sheet has to touch the patient and not the wrong side. So this is the right side. Because this is long enough, so I can fold it 3 times onto itself. When my assistant is done, I draw the first one, I tuck it in, the second time, and then the third time. Good. Now it's the time for you to fix your pillow. the opening of the case is away from the entrance of the ward. So it goes this way. And you have your opening away from the entrance. Okay, so now you pick your top sheet, put it at the middle of the bed, just as you did for the bottom sheet. You open it widely. With this one, you make sure the inside comes out and the inner part touches the patient. So the outside will come out this way. So this is the outer part of the sheet. Then you share evenly on the bed. Make sure your assistant has enough, you also have enough. You do the same thing for the bottom part. You stretch it enough. So this time we're going to start from the bottom. So we tack in the bottom part. No envelope cannons. The hand closer to the bed raises the mattress. You put the sheet underneath it. In without envelope cannons. And then we put on a counterpane. And with the counterpane, the right side is on top, like this, and the wrong side comes underneath it. Under normal circumstances, when laying bed, you need to work with speed. But because we are teaching you out there, that's why we've taken our time so you could learn the steps and understand it better. So we stretch this one as well and make sure we have even sides. We do the same for the bottom part, and with this one, we do envelope cannons for it. So you raise the sheet. And there you have your envelope canal beauty made. And this one is being folded underneath it. Your hand under the sheet, you fold it and make sure it comes to the middle part of the pillow. Okay, so you make sure it's at the middle of the pillow, that's half of the pillow. So you have it well laid this way. And then you pick your top sheet, the one closer to the bed goes underneath it, and the one away folds it on top. When you are done, then fold everything underneath it. So this is simple unoccupied bed, and we have all the sides being tacked. So with the occupied bed, you lift one side of it, you hold the tip of it, then then you fold it. So this is to show that the patient is still around. That is why it's called simple occupied bed, meaning the patient is still around. So that is it. So when you are done laying your bed, you make sure you take all your items away from the bed. So once you are done laying the bed, you go out there to wash your hand. Don't forget, wash your hand after laying the bed or use a hand sanitizer. So we are done with the simple occupied and unoccupied. We take you through cardiac operation and admission bed. Catch us up.